Hello and welcome to another update video about AVAX. So with AVAX, we're also in a nice impulse. I first made you aware about AVAX down here, that this could become something attractive. There was an entry point here, and since the entry point, we did move up 60% to the top there. So that's quite a good performance in a few days. And I'm still following AVAX, and I still do expect further continuation to the upside. I've changed the location of this wave 4. I had it here before. I've now moved it to here because we didn't come down low enough for an ABC. Yeah, remember in the last video we talked about that this could actually have been the A wave, here B wave and then C, but we never came down really. Which, you know, makes me think this was only an Elliott wave triangle, and looking at the subwave structure, that is certainly possible to count it that way, which means that's sort of the only way to assume wave 4 was finished without that C wave to the downside. And then push to the upside. That changes targets for this fifth wave, and it, funny enough, changes targets in a way that it shows us that the wave 5 could already be in. As you can see here, let me just double check if did I draw that correctly. Just need to take the length of the third, go down to the fourth. Yes, so it then, no, 1 second. I need to go to here to the end of the triangle. So yeah, so it shows us that we exactly reached the 61.8 extension, which is the target for the fifth wave of a third, which is amazing. So that indicates that this third wave could be finished. We're now in the fourth. That would be pretty much in line with what Bitcoin and Ethereum are doing, basically in the same wave count, which is good because it sort of aligns the idea that Bitcoin and Ethereum are moving together here with AVAX. We could therefore be in the fourth wave. If we are in the fourth, my assumption would be that we now have a chance to come down into the region between 1668 and 1459. Bear in mind, or note that we've already reached this area with this wick to the downside there, and we're currently touching the 23.6 retracement. So this is an entry point, an entry area. We could certainly still be in the fourth wave. If I zoom in, you can see that we could still come down a bit lower. I wouldn't be surprised if this was an A wave, now here the B and then the C down. But again, we've already pierced the support area. We don't need to come down any lower. It's done what it needs to do in the wave 4 correction, and it could then rally in a fifth wave still to the upside. So further continuation to the upside expected as long as 1459 is holding. If it goes below that, then there is, it could then be that this is already over this 5-wave move, and we are then coming down, that this would basically form a wave 1, and we would come down in a wave 2, which would be a stronger pullback. Then I would formulate an alternative support area, but for now I would assume that this third is over, also due to the strong pullback here and the rejection and the fact that we reached the 61.8 extension. Now, what would be the target perhaps here for a fifth wave up? It depends a bit on how low we really go. I can only now base that target on the low that we made already. Now, there's no guarantee that this is over yet, but to give you an orientation, the ideal target here for the fifth would be to reach 2066. That's the first target, all the way up to, and that's the second target, 2366. That's the ideal target range. Always remember, don't automatically go short in here. These can always overshoot. As long as critical support areas are holding, these can always still go higher, and I will do my best to update you. But that's my update about AVAX. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.